Another iPhone every year, right? Not exactly. While Apple is known for its predictable upgrade cycle, every now and then it throws in a real surprise. We saw that with the iPhone Air in 2025 and the unexpectedly feature-rich standard iPhone 17. Now, the rumor mill suggests Apple is preparing another shakeup. Alongside a premium foldable iPhone, Apple is expected to launch the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max in autumn 2026, while the standard iPhone 18 and the iPhone 18e may be pushed back to spring 2027, signaling a major change in Apple's release strategy. According to leaks, the iPhone 18 lineup will include the iPhone 18, iPhone 18 Pro, and iPhone 18 Pro Max, with the foldable iPhone and the next-generation iPhone Air treated as separate devices. Design-wise, Apple doesn't seem to be reinventing the wheel. The phones are expected to closely resemble the iPhone 17 series. The standard iPhone 18 will likely keep a smaller camera bump, while the Pro and Pro Max models will continue using a larger raised camera platform housing 3 lenses. Display sizes are also expected to remain unchanged, with 6.3-inch and 6.9-inch screens for the Pro models. One subtle but interesting design change could appear on the back of the Pro variants, where leaks suggest the ceramic shield area around the charging section may become slightly transparent, although Apple's intention behind this remains unclear. The biggest camera-related rumor comes from Weibo leaker Digital Chat Station, who claims the iPhone 18 Pro Max will debut a mechanically adjustable aperture, similar to what you'd find on DSLR cameras. If true, this would give users much more control over depth of field, allowing for stronger background blur while keeping both foreground and background sharp when needed. Since Apple already upgraded the iPhone 17 lineup with 48-megapixel sensors, major sensor changes seem unlikely, but the Pro and Pro Max telephoto lenses are rumored to feature wider apertures, which should noticeably improve low-light photography. The front of the phone could also look slightly different. Apple hasn't changed the dynamic island since it launched with the iPhone 14 Pro, but that may finally change with the iPhone 18 lineup. While some early rumors suggested a full pinhole camera with under-display Face ID, most sources believe that kind of leap is being saved for the foldable iPhone or a future anniversary model. However, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reports that Apple will shrink the dynamic island on the iPhone 18 models, possibly by moving some Face ID components under the display or merging sensors to reduce its footprint. Under the hood, the iPhone 18 series is expected to debut Apple's new A20 chip, which will likely be manufactured using TSMC's advanced 2-nanometer process. This should allow Apple to pack more power into the same space while improving energy efficiency. The A20 may also introduce a new packaging method that integrates RAM directly into the processor, potentially improving memory speed, reducing latency, and boosting overall efficiency, although the real-world benefits remain unclear for now. Wireless connectivity is another area where Apple may make big changes. While most iPhone 17 models still rely on Qualcomm modems, the iPhone 18 lineup is expected to switch fully to Apple's in-house C2 modem. This new modem should offer better performance and power efficiency compared to the current C1X, along with support for both sub-6 and high-speed millimeter-wave networks. Apple's N1 connectivity chip, which supports Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread, is expected to return unchanged, though there's always the possibility of a surprise N1X variant. Even more interesting is a report suggesting Apple is preparing support for full satellite-based internet connectivity, potentially allowing the iPhone 18 to access the internet via satellites like Starlink rather than being limited to emergency services. Perhaps the most dramatic change is Apple's rumored split launch strategy. Reports claim that in September 2026, Apple will introduce only its high-end devices, including the iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, the foldable iPhone, and possibly an updated iPhone Air. The standard iPhone 18 and iPhone 18e would then arrive in spring 2027. If this happens, every iPhone released in fall 2026 would carry a premium price tag, starting at $999 or higher. As for pricing, there are no strong indications of major changes compared to the current lineup. The iPhone 17 starts at $799, the iPhone Air sits at $999, and the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are expected to begin at $1,099 and $1,199. However, the foldable iPhone could completely reshape Apple's pricing structure, with rumors pointing to a starting price of $1,999 or even more. Attention is also already shifting toward the next-generation iPhone Air. Apple's first ultra-thin iPhone debuted in fall 2025, and its successor, expected to be called the iPhone Air 2, is already generating buzz. The second-generation Air is rumored to launch alongside the iPhone 18 lineup in September 2026. While major design changes aren't expected, the phone should maintain its ultra-thin profile at around 5.6 mm, possibly even slimmer if Apple manages further refinements. Internal upgrades like a more powerful chipset and improved efficiency are expected, even if the exterior remains largely unchanged. Battery life remains a challenge for ultra-thin devices, and so far there are no concrete leaks about improvements for the iPhone Air 2. Apple doesn't appear ready to adopt silicon-carbon battery technology yet, so don't expect a massive jump in capacity. The current iPhone Air uses a 3,149 mAh battery and already delivers respectable real-world performance, even outperforming some competitors with much larger batteries. Apple also brought back the MagSafe battery accessory exclusively for the Air, and it's likely that strategy will continue with the next generation. Overall, the iPhone 18 era is shaping up to be one of Apple's most ambitious yet, with new camera technology, custom silicon, satellite connectivity, a bold release strategy, and entirely new form factors entering the lineup. As more leaks and details emerge, we'll be keeping a close eye on everything Apple has planned next, so stay tuned for all the latest updates.